Ooh, back again with a better plan. Okay, so, new plan. These guys. They can do the thing where they shoot at the stuff. Pretty much everyone but Surya from last time. And, gonna keep Caffeine around kind of the same corner where he was so he doesn't get knocked off. Just gonna back up. Gonna have these guys running up the front. Want these three especially up front. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want to replace Flagstaff with Piers, because I just want to remove Flagstaff from the party entirely. Because I was saying that if anyone was lost, then, you know, that's kind of it. Although I guess, you know what? She'll be the exception. Just because that was kind of an unexpected situation right off the bat. But yeah, all the rest of these guys, they're next run only. Alright. So what I changed, gave the archers some boulder bows. A much easier time this time. Oh, good. Alright. That's why I don't remember this fight. Last time I didn't have to deal with 3 Mega Ninja little gremlin bastards. Okay, so. In that case, Piers is going to be sitting over here. He's going to be here to back up Canopus. Archers and everyone else will run forward. They're going to sit here. Canopus is going to sit here, draw out some of the dragons, and hopefully deal some damage. He's going to speed himself up. I'm not giving him a buff, by the way, because it won't help him. If he does any dark damage at all, it'll just hit 0. He'll just be doing his regular damage plus 0, which should be pretty significant as it is. As I do have anti-these guys' bows, and unlike a lot of other cases, these in most cases will just like flat out dominate whatever, any kind of undead thing. It's kind of what keeps them relevant, and it's part of the reason they're so expensive to make and extra time consuming and all that. Like a lot of items, they just take a little bit of extra effort, but yeah, look at that crap. They will friggin' dominate zombies. Okay. Yeah, if I'd known that this was the zombie fight, it would have been a little different. Would have been really awesome to win last time, though. Because honestly, how often you get a dragon friggin' just like biting another one straight off a cliff? That was pretty friggin' sweet. But oh well. Butcher's life. It is not a friendly thing. Of course. Now, having said that, all these guys are going to get close to the cliffs and fall to their deaths. You really kind of wind up in a kind of SOL situation if they have archers. Probably why they only have the one. Really, once they're up in the staircase, the amount of worrying taking place goes down pretty significantly. Ouch. And this. Possibility, can get a heal too. A meteor strike, yeah, so it's 0% on these guys, are just plain immune. otherwise it's not really worth anything extra. And the dragons are going to be slow, clumsy, all that. Lashes are the main worry. But as long as there isn't anything more threatening around the corner, I should just be able to wear them down. I was a tad bit frustrated last time. But you know what? Sometimes just going around cleaning up the house a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, anti-heal. That's something the necromancers get. Yeah, sometimes just cleaning around the house, cleaning some baby clothes, getting some coffee in. That's the kind of stuff that makes for a happy day. Also, when your customers call and email you and tell you, hey, we'll be paying you monies, those days are the best days. Yeah. Basically, with what I do for a living, my customers tend to be a little bit fickle. There are people that are perfectly fine and acting and doing all that they should be doing one day. Next day, change their mind over something utterly random. Having nothing to actually do with anything they're buying. Like, a lot of times it's, like, I think my favorite excuse of the last few months was a situation where there were a bunch of holidays lined up. And basically, somebody comes, they say they're going to pay on a holiday, they don't end up doing that because, well, it's a holiday. There ends up being another holiday on the next day that they were going to that they forgot about, and that I forgot about as well. So, long story short, you know, they go completely silent, email me back a few days later. Like, well, I'm gonna take it as a sign from God. God said not to do it. Well, that's always frustrating. You know what? That's how life goes. Sometimes there's a reason, sometimes there isn't. Who knows? Oof. Right, there we go. Now we're kind of seeing a little bit of a problem with having really powerful bows. Piers, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I guess you just really cannot avoid dying. I have a feeling your time's just up. Poor guy. He tried to ninja so hard. But he just can't have a chance. He's just failing at every job he does. Anyway. This guy's gonna block his 83%, naturally. And he's gonna proc his 20% petrification. And he's going to free undead reanimation. Actually funny that I've seen that listed as a pretty useless move. But for their case, where it's zombies, well, you know, I don't know. That seems pretty darn useful for a free move. If Priest's got a free revive, that would certainly not be considered useless. Right off the cliff. Aw. That'd be cool. Okay, and he's got such an overwhelming attack advantage right now that pretty much he's just gonna get 100% shots. In most cases. Alright, misery. That will not really matter. They're not attacking anyway. Really what I'm worried about is them getting crit off of cliffs. With any luck, that will not happen. No, I could be wrong on this, but I have a feeling there's kind of a bleed over from when there's an overwhelming attack advantage. Because it really, really feels that way. Like when, like with the Boulder Bows, when they're starting to do 100 pluses and stuff, it just kind of seems like they're guaranteed to hit. Like, before they were getting like 80%, and that was with +2 bows granted by their bows. So as I've understood, you basically still get the advantage from for accuracy and all that, but you don't get the kill move. Like, you can't unlock a kill move with it. Where's my exorcism? Who needs this thing to be an exorcism? Gonna get rid of the wizard first. They're a far bigger threat. Granted, all of them are utter jokes compared to the amazing fun that was 3 rogue gremlins. This is just hilarious now. That's probably another reason that I haven't even remembered this fight. The last time that I was through here, I was on that it was pretty close to an every class run. And I had gone and pretty much ground out everything I possibly could for everybody. So they were all probably like 25-ish. I've gone through Frampa like dozens of times, and well, everyone had everything but equipment for the most part, because getting equipment for dozens of different units that was all different and not on an emulator, therefore causing a lot of problems in terms of actually being able to get those items crafted in some time that, you know, let's just say an amount of time that takes less than 20 years was not really something that was available to me. Well, at any rate. Yeah, so most of my archers at that point were just using Boulder Bows because I didn't feel like going and making them upgraded siege bows and things like that, and I had tried to not use archers as much that run, so I only had one character that had a siege bow. The others were carrying on Boulder Bows because I needed somebody to be back line. And so... Uh-oh. Arden, that is a sucky way and place to die, man. Alright. Exercise this thing. And exercise legs all the way up them stairs. Oh yeah, but anyway, so they all ended up using these same Boulder Bows. A lot of them weren't even upgraded, but it was still pretty easy. Yeah, thanks, Necromancer. Bye, Necromancer. Almost bye, anyway. Ooh. Fancy leggings. Fancy schmancy. One shot. Love how he just casually steps off the cliff for a moment. Alright, I need these guys all down before Piers dies. And there goes that possibility. Goodbye, Piers. Lombardiad. That sword is so pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to arch out this guy, give a paradigm to Gildas, and then have him slap that skeleton right off the cliff. Unless it has steadfast, then I won't do that. Does not have steadfast. Alright. In that case, Piers, you can live. Or at least an honest attempt will be made. Try that again. Yeah, they're down there, so... No! You know what? Gildas actually does get another turn before that skeleton even moves. In that case, let's exercise his ghost before he comes back to life. He can just slap that skeleton off at his own leisure. Might as well make use of these exorcisms. Gildas, slap this bastard. No! Oh, first off, FFT reference. Second of all, that sucks. And you know what, Piers, if you die with an FFT reference, I'm fine with that. That sounds horrible, but you know what? There's worse ways to go. I'm a little bit annoyed right now. So much so that everyone is gonna sit put until Gildas can figure out what it is to slap a skeleton off a cliff. What did we learn, Gildas? If we had done that the first time, then Piers wouldn't have died. I just want to point out now, the caffeine's been in every single battle in the entire game. He's at 6,300. Like 10 of the skills require 10 grand to unlock. Right. So Ivory Staircase up to... So this is the second to last, and then this is, I believe, the final battle against Endorus. I'm gonna keep everybody with their Balder bows just in case. So we're gonna need a front line on this one. These guys are gonna do that sort of thing, and you know, Syria is gonna stick by with her long range, just in case it's helpful, because I didn't have a Balder bow for her. Oh wait, actually I think I did. Alright, well, I completely didn't need him. Alright, whatever. Good enough. In that case, if we don't have the range, they can just come on down. Not blitzing them. Yeah, that's the cliff. That's the one right there. It was right here. in this exact spot. And then he was gone. Alright, who's coming down? You're coming down. There's probably gonna have some knights and such. I don't... Okay, there's some archers. Alright, one fencer. And bow. Oh, I forgot to chuck the leggings on somebody. I've only got one proper archer, so not too concerned. Maybe spread them out a little bit. Have the two Knight Brothers on one side, have the Genericos on the other. Well, I guess the Generic and Tonalto. Flagstaff, that's her name. Why don't you go back and... Oh, right, later on the darts. Okay, maybe that's not a good plan. I need Gildas to get a turn right now. And you can run up and slap them right off the cliff. Not gonna get that turn if Donaldo doesn't go over there and get it to him. Right one. Thought it was the wrong one for a second. First off, you join our side. Awesome. Second off, you die. Later, chump. I forgot about the kill hole. So that's gonna be Gilda's fun time kill hole over there. You join us too. Bring some chaos to this nonsense. It wasn't chaotic enough. For a second there, I thought he might have been the gunner. Chucking back rocks, because I think the gunners can counterattack. There's some evasion on that guy. Oh, that's why he's the evasion tank. And that's also partially why everyone has silence, because I'm going to want to get that onto that healer at some point. Ed Bird, I'm disappointed. For many reasons right now. At least he didn't take a turn. Well, since they sent their squishy guys up first, along with pretty much just one knight, there's a good chance of pushing through them. Oh, no, it actually doesn't make sense to do that, because then their melee units can keep going to the sides, and any that choose to go to the side, the left side, well, they can just eat it. As we'll be seeing in a moment. You don't have steadfast, do you? What a tragedy. I'd like to introduce you to my good friend Gravity. Where's True Strike? There we go. I want that in Gildas so he's not missing any of these. And yeah, like all cards, they're unfortunately in randomly short supply. You're gonna stick into that spot where he is? And you can't move him from that spot where he hasn't moved from. Never gonna do. And the one knight they brought down doesn't seem to be doing a very good job. And now he's a traitor. Good job. Wish. I was thinking, since this same run is kind of tying into a bunch of different ones, I was thinking to, I mean, first of all, just, you have this one, have the gun run. I was actually considering after that to just kind of do the sucky class run. So, like, Swordmasters, Dark Knights, probably some other ones. I mean, those ones specifically come to mind, but I'm sure there's others that suck worse. Oh yeah, well, I mean rogues, I kind of like rogues. And they can get ridiculously overpowered if you use them right. But mostly a lot of the ones I just didn't use this run. I mean, even warriors are pretty dang good. Maybe dragoons, they don't suck so much as they're just really specific. I don't know if this can hit. It might. Yeah, some terrain you can shoot it over, some you can't. That's the first hint. Really, Anne? That's your plan? Also, by the way, they do actually have two debuffs that basically do the exact same thing. So, Leaden makes them so that if they have to walk upstairs, they're slower. Hobble just removes one tile from their movement, I believe it is. Might have been two. Either way, it's not very good. Also, yes, I will continue to completely forget that that spot is not where I should be shooting. Attack her from the front for no particularly good reason. Fine. Just swarming around our side. Yeah, the poison did change them. Also, I need to pull those two on the right back. A, because they're dying, and B, because they're kind of getting in the way of my whole gravity strategy. You need to be... steadfast, and also I shouldn't be using a shield there. Put some silence around. Red flag stuff. One thing somebody had posted on a forum I didn't know about gunners also for that gun run. I actually didn't know that it pretty much just came with overpower. So if somebody's got parry or deflect, you don't have to worry about that crap. I'm even more excited for that. Because for years, like 1 year after I got this game, I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna go through all this effort to set up the gun run and make it happen, like pop it up on YouTube or something, and then I went and I partially set it up. And then a bunch of work stuff happened, and basically just kind of burnt out on it all the way through. So then, I went back another time, like, okay, you know, this will be the time that I do it. Didn't exactly happen then either. That time I ran into an issue where I still hadn't actually gotten the whole thing set up yet, but I ran into an issue in which, while there is a way to technically record off a PSP, it is a pain in the neck, and I managed to get it working for approximately 5.2 seconds with no audio before it completely crapped out, and apparently the connection on my PSP is a little bit damaged from the years of use, and I tried it later with another one my brother gave me, and apparently the software had also improved. But by this point, this exists, so there's not really any point in that. Also, this damage sucks. Oh man. I don't think Gildas is pulling the bullcrap they pulled last time. Why doesn't everyone get sick? Balance it all up in here. That's alright. Denalta's not doing much anyway. I want Teresa to be on our team though. I could use some extra damage out there. Oh, what a time for it too. Man. So yeah, the mask hammer exists. Another reason that the mace doesn't need to. The only reason for trying the mace run was just to know why anybody would bother. Damn. Guess this guy can actually do some useful stuff now. Kind of been sitting back there forever. Never really properly de-turtled all my archers either. They were in full-on turtle mode last time. They've all got full sets of armor, they've got shields. All the usual kinds of stuff you would expect from somebody being called a turtle. And you still get some BS bonus range from these bows. Alright. Starting to get a little pushed back. Oh, but what's this? It's gravity! Oh, what a shame. So satisfying. They pull all this crap and then you can just nonsense right back. It's one thing that I just love about this series, like whatever iteration, like the shenanigans potential. Maybe lower in this one, but it's still there. Like, okay. We're gonna be all undead and knocking people off things and turning people into rocks. Just literally gonna push everyone off a building. Like what, 3, 4 people just completely thrown off the side of the cliff now? Okay, you seem to have healing powers. You should seem dead. Yes, just stay up there. Don't do things. Thank you. Thank you, Hammer Friend. I've earned the honorary title as MC. Oh, Hammer Friends. I'm gonna do some piddly damage there. These bows can barely even penetrate anything. Now, I'm actually not sure. Like, for example, if an armor has a particular penetration value, like, let's say, looking at their equipment here. Right, so they've got, what is it? They'd be blocking 2, 4... Yep. Alright, so 6 pierce. But this one has 7 pierce, so it would have 7 more than that, so not really too sure how that all works out. Like as far as the 4 damage goes. Comparing the offense to defense, okay, so offense in that case is 288, defense to physical is 270. So you'd think it would be an 18. I mean, I'm assuming plus a 7 if you take the type of damage into consideration, which seems. I mean, seems like that should be like a 25 or something, but I don't know. I don't really know how they come to their eventual numbers. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Neato. And yes, I just did get rid of my charm friend, but that's fine. Off cliff. Ah, that's wonderful. No. I want Surya to live. Kinda cool at this point. Like with the last battle kinda more or less scaling to your own party. I mean, I guess you could really say that they kind of made it work for if you lose people along the way. Like, assuming you kind of only had a relatively full party to start off with. I'm gonna head over here. Canopus, I'm gonna need you to crit right now. I'm a little disappointed in you, I'm not gonna lie. But oh well, you tried. Also disappointed in that guy. I don't think he tried nearly as hard. It's okay. That's why we brought Gildas along. He's going to teach everyone the wonderful art of throwing people off cliffs. It's an art that's not really as appreciated as it should be. That's way easier to make sure everyone loads it. Oh, that's wonderful. Ah, you glorious bastard. I wish we could recruit you. He doesn't even have time to look at him. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna shoot that guy in the face. He's gonna fall off a mountain. And go look at my friends now. Perhaps I take a little too much joy in watching people fall off cliffs in these games. Is there such a thing, though? Maybe not. Good lord. Priest getting 66% chance at 66 damage? Something's funky there. Bummer. Ah, now if somebody could knock that one guy off a waterfall... Can you even hold that off? Oh, you can! Oh, that's a first! Okay, I've never pushed anyone off a waterfall in these games. Alright. Actually, wait. And spare that guy for one more turn. You're awesome gunman. Or Mrs. Awesome Gunman. Ah, sorry. That was probably the best shot in the entire game, and we'll never get to see another one like it. Thank you for your contribution. Yep. Oh. Yeah, sure. There it is. You are too kind. Alright. Make this happen. Where's my speed up move? I'm not gonna let Surya lose a turn to this, or lose a life to this. Just as a backup plan, you're gonna drop a speed up on this guy. Alright. There's the backup plan. Go out in the most dignified way possible. But he refused. So he'll have to go out in the second most dignified way possible. A meteor off a cliff. Well, actually, I don't really have any meteors, but at least not any that I can spare for this purpose. But a giant blue laser thing. That'll do. I love it. And Denim is just about into non-sucking territory. Considering keeping Canopus with a Balder Bow and, No, it's gonna make more sense to keep Caffeine with it. As much as I want him to be outright defensive right now, because he's again on his last life and all that, I do need to make sure the leader stays alive. That's there, that's there. Oh yeah, Piers, you're dead. That's fine, you're gonna keep your slot for now. Murden, you get new pants, right? No, you don't. For other classes. I'll do better than this. Better defense, worse offense. Okay. Yeah, okay, it raises his health a fair bit. That's fine, that'll do. In that case, Flagstaff just gets upgraded defense. And give me these. You get a shield. Up his defense a little. Yeah. And I just want these two to have shields because they kind of get their own endings and they're about to die, so there's that. Twixt Heaven and Earth. Second... No, not really second to last, I suppose. But getting pretty close to there. It's this one boss battle, and then the last boss. Or it might have been two of them. There's a whole climbing down portion. Alright. Our team does his smug douche thing, and Doris does his whole fighting thing. Now, I forget which kind of golems these guys are. Their defense doesn't seem terrible. Good deal. No idea, but definitely there for stopping stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick here. Have the two knights up in front. Leave everybody else just arching from the back. I know when Doris is gonna charge, I know at least the golems and stuff are gonna charge. Come on down. Party for everyone. And a whole V-shaped formation with the archers. Yeah, it's not terrible damage against these guys. Yep. In that case, feel free to come on up. Gonna leave that spot on the left open, squish your unit on it. And again, he can't exactly go anywhere right now, can he? I forgot to take the extra stuff off my archers. That's why they're not firing that fast. Wait. I'm not... Oh. That's 3 tiles. I think that's about what I hit from earlier, though. If they go off to the side, he can also knock them off there. Can we trap him? Oh, gotta take a phone call.